Okay, so if you've seen the last video, you'll have seen that we got our water bucket and we filled it with lovely clear, if I can get the lid off, lovely clear rainwater, apart from a couple of twigs in there, I'll pull them out. We've got a pump under there, and that is our temporary solution for water. So the water just comes out of that pipe, goes to the pump into the caravan, and that just gives us water to flush the toilet, run the taps and stuff like that. But our next problem is washing machine. How are we going to run our washing machine? I mentioned in the last video that this isn't permanent. This is just a temporary water solution. I don't usually recommend other videos, but this video is kind of a part 2 to this, the first video. So if you didn't see the video when we did this, it's a short one. Perhaps go and watch it, because this is how we're going to turn this into a whole house water system, that kind of thing. I'll show you, because it's one thing if you're going to connect caravan washing, or it's all specific, but we're moved from a house, so we're trying to make house stuff work with off-grid, caravans are kind of sometimes designed. Oh, is it too dark for you? You're right. So we've got a full size, full whack. What is it? I never saw whether it's called Mealy or Miel, that one. But it's a pretty high spec washer and dryer. You've seen our solution for power. It's this little power bank that we've got. So the power's okay, but it'd be nice, because we've got a young one, and I'm working pretty hard and getting pretty mucky. It'd be nice to wash her clothes. My wife so far has been dunking her hands in buckets with hand washing, but you have to kind of create the agitation to make sure that your washing's all clean. So it'd be nice to get the washing machine working for her, so she doesn't have to do that whilst trying to do everything else we're doing off here in the early days. So what we're going to do is, we've got some pipe. If you're doing this, you would already have put a stopcock on. I forgot to. So it means that when I'm going to try and join this in there, all the water's going to gush out. So I'm going to do this quick. That means I can just turn that off, and then I can pump, stopcock, tee, off to the caravan, off to the washing machine. And then when you plumb a washing machine in, this is a non-return valve. That just means that water will only go through it one way. And this is a stopcock, but a washing machine version. We built some flats, and I think a lot of the time people moan about inspectors, but Anglian Water, we had to have all the water supplies signed off, and the thing that they're really hot on are these things. And in early days, I was like, you always moan, you're like, the Anglian Water, they're such stick in the mud with getting you, you have to have all these. And then one of the inspectors explained it to me, and he said that you can have backflow. And initially, the excuse they say is if people put the shower heads in the toilets, you can end up polluting the mains water, which is very unlikely, because how many people put shower heads in their toilets? But he said washing machines can overpressure and therefore feed dirty washing machine water back into your kind of house water. And in this instance, because our house water's here, the washing machine is going to be over there, it's fairly likely that would happen, and I don't want our water to suddenly have all of our dirty washing water in it. So these are actually pretty important, and they just stop any water going back from the washing machine down through the pipe and into your water reservoir. So that's why one of those is important. But I mean, overall, it's pretty short list of things, isn't it? I don't actually know if this is going to work. I haven't got drains in yet, because you've seen, sorry about sniffing, I've still got that huge cold I still got last time. Drains, I'm just going to take the drain from the washing machine, put it in a bucket, and I have to empty that, but I hope this is going to work for the next few times. I don't know, maybe I'll do this whole video and get to the end and be like, it doesn't work. But we'll give it a go anyway. I've got to highlight that none of this power's live. Okay, you see all the cabling, but it's not on. Right, got that. I've got one for a stopcock. You may get sprayed with water here. I'm sorry. Got enough room for this? Yep. Okay, let's just go. Oh, of course the pump's not on. Maybe that helps us. Stopcock direction of flow is that way. Okay, so you're on. Stopcock's on. I'm going to want another connector for that. Let's go and get the T. Okay. Put the metal in there, like that. Oh, that went nicely. And then, where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna put you in there. Move the pump up there a bit. Not that I'm making this difficult for myself. When you've got new pipe like this, it wants to stay coiled. Doesn't want to come back to you. There's 2 stages to push pipes, and if you don't make sure it's in the second push, you'll find it quite annoying. Yeah, we're still tight there. I think so. Right, that's us connected underneath. Just got to see how far this pipe will reach, and then we'll take it to the washing machine. Okay, you can see diddly squat from over there. Bit of PTFE tape on the end of this, just to try and prevent leaks. I'm gonna thread. I think this washing machine actually comes with a non-return valve already on it. Okay, let's go closed for now. Metal insert into here. Direction of flow. You see the arrow on that? Not sure you can. It says that way. We're on there. I'm just going to go and cut a short bit of 15 just to go between those two. It's easy when you're doing all of these to just kind of put it on and forget these metal bits. Also, plumbing's incredibly difficult to get all of the correct bits because you've got copper, brass, this is brass, and then you've got plastic, and you've got push fit, solvent weld. Push fit and solvent weld pipes are different, ever so slightly different diameters, even though they're quoted as the same. So if you get those, get another spanner, Yeah, so push fit and solvent valve are quoted as the same diameter, like you buy a 40mm or 45mm, and yet if you try and fit them to the other pipe, they don't fit. You've got imperial and metric, which seem to be both quoted, but they're not the same. So ½ inch, I can't remember if ½ inch is 15mm. It looks like it. It's just trying to marry them up so that they all fit. I've got a newfound respect for plumbers. Okay, so that's that valve. Could have done that shorter, but I don't want to end up with not enough pipe. Can you see what I'm doing? No, it's mostly my back, isn't it? Okay, right. Let me show you that. So we've got the one that came with the Miele Mili. Oh, look, see it's got an arrow there. So that's a non-return valve. We've got our stop valve on, off. We've got another non-return valve because you don't need that, but I don't know. I've done it anyway. That comes in. We've got the pump, got the pressure. Drainage pipe here. Let's go and get a bucket. I'm pretty sure you could actually use a bucket, like an open bucket, but if I'm using a drum like this, it just feels a little bit better. Right, I feel like it's slightly less likely to overflow. So I'm going to go and turn the power back on, put some of my tools away, get some washing, and yeah, I'll give it a go and see if it works. Okay, I've got the other side all working. Let's have a look if we can get this going. Power, yes. Which one is it? Express, I think. Express. 30 degrees, 30 minutes. Start. Ah. Water. Is it leaking from behind? No. Yeah, we're on. Can you hear it in there? Yeah, I can see it trickling in. Can you see it trickling in? Okay, well, I think we can call that a success. I'm not going to sit with you here for the whole wash to confirm. Definitely is though. I can see the water in the bottom spinning. So, excellent. We have washing. Fixed the toilets today. They were all leaking because the caravan must have been sat for a while, so all the rubber seals gone. Got the gas operating, so now we've got hot stuff. Replaced the piping underneath. Got the washing machine going. Took the van back to Glasgow, which is an hour drive, hour and a half drive. Not a bad day. Next one. It's like I said in the last one. Who knows? Who knows what's in the next one? I didn't plan this video. I just thought doing something interesting, so I'll film it. I keep saying I'm going to get to that septic tank. I suppose having a operating toilet is more important than a washing machine, but it's just the way it worked. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one.